Hello and welcome. Today I want to talk about The World's Finest Assassin, episode 6. Now, normally I'll get hype. I go hard knocks. I talk about it. I go crazy about it, the excitement, everything like that. But this one is so fucking dark. Watching this episode, I was hurt. I was in tears, not like tears, but a tear won't come out. And I was mad and sad at the same time. I was sad and angry in this episode, guys. This episode went dark way too fast. It went dark way too fast. And as I watched this, guys, I legit wanted to literally punch them in the face. I wanted to punch these guys in the face. I'm not talking about the people who made the show. I'm talking about the guys in this episode. These ugly bastards needs to die. Now, here's the thing. The creator of Redo Here did a great job in toning people's emotions in this. Like, think about what, and I'm going to Redo Here. Let me go back on Redo of Healer, by the way. What he did to Princess, what the Healing Hero did to Princess Flare, what he did to Blade, what he did to the sister, I wish he would have done more. More of those things. I wish he'd done more painful, agonizing thing instead of just breaking Flare's fingernails or whatnot. I get that. I'm still waiting for him to get revenge on Bullet. And I want to see how the torture he's going to do to him. So by watching this episode, guys, I legit asked myself in the thought of my mind, where in the world is the Healing Hero? This is the episode that the Healing Hero, aka Kiryu, needs to get in the game and kill or torture these motherfuckers in this episode. And I know I'm saying with a lot of passion and pride and a little sad and anger at the same time, but damn, they need to go. Now, let's get right to the review of The World's Finest Assassin episode 6. Let's do it. Okay, so we kick things off with some little bit of fan service. Notice I'm not hyped because this episode pissed me off. So we got a little bit of fan service, okay, and then she changed the name to Ballard, so he wants to be, get used to the sound that he changes hair to black hair. Now, everybody's saying to ourselves, oh, I like him better with black hair or white hair, which is better? I say the white hair. Now, the white hair, here's the thing. How often do we get white hair anime characters? We don't often get that much. Black hair and blonde hair characters are the most common hair colors in anime, like most common-wise. That and orange or red, by the way, I put them in up there. But white hair anime characters don't really come up as much. But let's not focus on that. Right now, we're focused on Maha. Now, Maha, she's one of the assassins in his harem that we saw her in episode 1. There's not much about her, so we had to get her backstory. Now, with Tarte, we got her backstory. But it's always us assassins that got these backstories. And Maha backstory, oh my God, I don't know what to say. This is beyond sad backstories I've ever seen for this girl. I'm just lost for words, guys. This episode hit me. It hit me. Just watching this hits me. Like, I understand this. It's not as, like, I understand Redo of Healer is cringy. It has some cringe moments, and I accept that. I understand it. But with this, being that it's way over the top cringy, like, Redo of Healer's there, and this is right here. And the thing is, World's Finest Assassin is a day show. Redo of Healer is night because it's uncensored. I get it, but damn. The way how they did to Maha in this, her backstory in this episode, I'm lost for words. So let me just sum this. Let me just get to this. So Maha is, making money. The way how she making money is her and her friends. There's, trying to get these people like pretend to be tourists and just show them tourism and just show them places that they never been. Like if you come into a town, they'll like say, "Oh, we could take you to a place to this hotel," and they pay you a fee, and that's it. And so far they've been doing that to make enough money to buy a house for themselves, everything to be happy. And then after that, it got dark real fucking fast. You got these guys grab these girls. They punch them and kick them every fucking day. Well, not abuse them, not like every day, but it's like child abuse is right there. And they're so fucking young. They're like 10, 9 years old. And then this ugly bastard took them, and they're gonna be used as making dresses. They're gonna be used as making dresses, and they're providing foods each week with potatoes and fucking carrots. They made them wash clothes, made them sew, made them clean the house or whatnot. That's the fucking kids. They're fucking kids. That's the whole thing. That's the problem. That's the fucking problem. Okay, I'm trying to calm down. And then this happened. One of Maha's friends told her to strip. Wash her, dress her up. All patch, all good. They took her to a carriage. And then when she came back, clothes got ripped off, makeup off. She lying in a little stable there crying. Child prostitution. You see what I'm getting at? So her friend's been doing it every single time. That's why the whole bucket of water in their faces or whatnot. And then all the girls got involved with it. One of them you saw, one of Maha's friends, blonde hair by the way, you saw that she lost her virginity because you could see that blood, but then she grabbed her side for sickle and just started like cutting her own face with it, and the blood was there. You actually saw it. It was so dark. I didn't know, like, it's so dark, guys. I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know, I really wanted to help them. Watching this, I legit wanted to help them in any way, guys. And I'm pretty sure all of y'all felt the same way after watching this episode. Then she overheard, Maha overheard that she's, a couple years later now, she's now 12 years old. They're thinking of ourselves, okay, we got to do something to her. We got to do something. We got to sell her to the highest, but she's going to be a high price, being that she's 12 years old or whatnot. And then here comes, now, our beloved hero saved Maha from that torture. Here comes Balor, aka Balor. Now, he was going to buy her and make her be part of the family. Even with all that money, they're like, oh, it won't be enough. I'll give you 3 days. It was her turn. She dressed up, pretty and ever. Oh, and by the way, the blonde hair, Maha's friend, the blonde hair girl, they show her face with all the cuts. Pretty messed up. Okay. Now back to what I was saying. As she was entering the carriage, that creepy son of a bitch, was feeling her leg. I legit wanted to punch him in the fucking face. In that moment, guys, I wanted to save her. Like really, really save Maha. And with all that mana magic she has, it wasn't enough. But then here comes Balor saving her ass. And I think, looking at that, Balor was the shining star. Like he saved her life. So, in order to get revenge, and in order to ridicule this country from this prostitution that Maha and her friends was in, they were like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We have Tarte look like her, have her get on the bed with some sleazy rich slime ball, and he got arrested for it. And not only that, everyone in that entire village that was doing it, they got arrested as well. Now, here's where I stand on that. Was it good call? Yeah. However, and this one I'm being pissed, this one I get mad at. However, they should have been tortured even more. Kiryu, hey, Kiryu, healing hero, my buddy. Hey, I need you to enter this world. I need you to torture these sons of bitches who did to Maha and her friends. Please get this message and kick the shit out of them. Okay, you see what I'm getting at? You see that? Now, there could have been more torture. I mean, yeah, Lure breaks one of the guy's arms. I get that. I wish you would have done more. Like, I don't know, killed him. Or felt the same pain as they were in. Like, oh, let's change it to a female and then you get raped by all these people. How would you feel about that? Or survive or eat like food on a regular basis. We kick and punch you just like you felt like what you did to them. You know what I mean? Do that. That would have been the best revenge, and they would have been dead already after that. Like, they would have been dead. That's my point. But now, sometimes a dark moment sometimes something dark can change that and become the light. When you have something dark and you convert it to a light, like it came out a bad, but then a happy ending, that's what we got. So, after everybody got arrested, and then we got to see in the background there's other orphanage, other girls as well. But Maha friends now, they like, look at the mirror. Her face is all like good now. Like, there's no scratches, no scars, nothing. Her face is now good. And then at the end of the episode, Maha, she said, she's like my prince. And now she joins his party. And that's how it ends. It's like I said earlier. I don't know where to begin in this episode. This episode was good. I'll give them that. This episode was good. But this was so dark. It reminiscing to me of Redo of Healer. And that one is reminiscent of Redo of Healer. And the reason is from Kiryu's standpoint, 4 years he was drugged, raped, and beat up on a regular basis. 4 years straight. And then I'm looking at this episode and I feel the Kiryu vibe because these girls did nothing wrong. They want to survive. They want to survive and have a house for themselves. They making dresses. They get beat up. They're getting kicked at. And then these bastards are using them for prostitution. And that's what pissed me off. So it was like, I wanted to fucking punch him in the face or kill him or anything the other way. Something like that. And like I said, this episode was good. But Maha's backstory, it makes me like hate these guys even more. It really does. It's like, it's sad to watch them. It's sad to see Maha backstory. And it's mad. It's both sad and mad because it's sad to see Maha's backstory the way how it is. And I'm mad to see it go like that. Now, here's the thing. I like what they did. I like what they did in this, where they followed the adaptation of the light novel. Like, in the light novel, it's completely different. It's not as this episode. You know what I mean? It's like, from the light novel, they converted it. Like, okay, with all these ideas from the light novel, let's put it into this episode. And that's what they did. So everybody's saying, oh, how come they not follow light novel series? I get that. So they just taken some of the ideas from the light novel series and converted it into this episode. Makes it good. So now, and like I said, this ending was good. The ending was good, especially with her saying, my prince. So Ballard took her in, and now she's part of the family. A family of assassins. She's going to be the best assassin ever. And when that time comes, she's probably going to end up killing those guys that messed up the girls' lives, by the way. Let's see how that goes. I wish, the thing is, though, I wish, and I'm pretty sure everybody agreed with me on this one, I wish Lure would have taken those girls in as well. Not just Maha, but I wish she could have just taken them, the other girls, in as well. I wish. Makes them, not only make them their maids, but make them maids and assassins. Because I know deep down that Lure will benefit them as not only be the best assassins, but also being the best mage, and he'll treat them well. That's my point. But like I said, this was a good episode. I take nothing away from that. It went dark really fast. And now that we got to see Maha now, we're going to see more of her later on in episodes, and pretty soon we're going to see more of his harem build-up with another assassin. And like I said, every assassin character he's going to get is going to end up with a sad story. So let's see the other characters' back sad story as this episode progresses. Like I said, as dark as this episode was, this was a good episode. So I look forward for next week's episode of The World's Finest Assassin. I can't guarantee it's going to be aired at the same time because, I'm going to California, but I promise you guys I'll do a review of it, so I'll see you soon for it. So stay tuned for next week.